adding fitness to your life is one of the best things you can do for yourself. It's made me more confident, more happy, more disciplined, and has introduced me to the most incredible people. But I think one of the biggest mistakes people make is thinking that fitness is going to make them happy. When I first got into fitness, like many do, I started because I thought I'd get faster, stronger, leaner, more confident. And honestly, you do. And honestly, I did. But I slowly realized that every time I hit one of those goals, I still felt a little empty. And honestly, the feeling of accomplishment comes, but it doesn't last very long. I mean, you hear it all the time from, just an example, marathons, the post-marathon blues, that feeling where you train for weeks, months, and then you have the big race and you hit your goal, and then all of a sudden you're left feeling empty and you're left thinking, okay, what's next? It's similar to everything. You hit that weight on the scale, you hit that body fat percent, you hit that bench, and you thought, okay, once I hit that, I'm good, I'm done. But then you hit it and it's just an empty feeling. You hear people talk about it all the time, the moving goalpost. First you want to lose 10 pounds, and then you want your 4-pack abs to be 6-pack abs. Then you want to run a marathon. Then you want to run a faster marathon. If your happiness is tied to a goal, you will never eventually arrive. Welcome to today's video. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this beautiful freaking day we got going on, man. When's the last time we went to the beach?
I don't know. I know we've been since we got back from St. Juan.
Have we? When did we get back? 4 weeks ago? So we've been once in the past 4 weeks to our beach. Not necessarily the beach, but our beach.
Yeah, because we were in Chicago.
Yeah, and I'm interested, because I don't think the sea sargassum was here last we looked.
It was starting to come in because it was the beginning of June, end of May.
Yeah, and it seems like it forms more on like sunrise up more north.
It depends on the tide.
Yeah, and I guess it doesn't even really show in Miami. So maybe the most, really?
Yeah,
I saw some things that it wasn't.
We get more of the Gulf Stream, so I think it just carries.
Yeah. Well, we're about to find out. Oh,
What?
they're drilling again. I don't hear it. Do I hear it?
No, that's so funny.
I don't see
They don't even have the crane.
sargassum though. Man, we gotta get them out. I thought we ended it. Oh yeah, beautiful day. And you have your little sea turtles nesting. Let them sleep, rest in peace. Not die, but just rest in peace. Hopefully this thing doesn't turn on. I guess it looks like they cleaned it up because it's like spread out. Huh. Claiming our own island. Did you bring the flag? The B&T flag? Huh. Our island. Well, I have been so hyped up over evening bike rides lately, and I was gonna break the bike out, but if you can tell behind me as this car slowly creeps up, I don't know why they do that. I guess for my safety, he's taking his time. But all right, besides the point. I was gonna take my bike, but if you could tell, I'm surrounded by some dark clouds, and I was like, oh, it'll be smart to take the bike because if the storm does come, I can get home a little bit quicker. But then I thought it's probably not as safe when there's lightning all around me to be out riding my bike. Or is it? I guess because you have rubber and you're grounded, right? Kind of like a car. I don't know. I just decided no evening bike walk today. We're gonna have an evening walk. One thing that I've learned about living here in South Florida for half a year now is that when you look at the weather app, every single day says it's gonna rain, whether it's actually gonna rain or it's not. And if you're at the beach, you're in the bubble. It's not gonna rain. And if you're like a mile away from the beach, like I am, then it most likely is not going to rain, but it could rain. But if you're a mile and a half, it most likely has a good chance of raining. It's just a complete mess. Well, I started to get soaked, so that ended fairly quickly. Let's go inside, shower, let's wrap up this video. So you might be sitting there wondering, okay, then why do people care so much about fitness? Why do I care so much about fitness? And it's not that fitness creates meaning. It's that fitness creates capacity. Fitness, well, yes, makes you more fit. It also gives you more energy, confidence, discipline, resilience, because it is not easy to live a real life and be fit and focus on fitness and improve in fitness. Things happen in life. Things get thrown at you. Time is constrained. Priorities shift around 24/7, and it's a constant cycle of having to reassess and reevaluate what is important, what workouts you can get in, where you need to dial in, where you need to pull back, because you cannot just simply focus on fitness. There are way bigger priority things that require your attention. And because it's not easy, so many people push it to the side. And that is making you a worse person. Because if you don't work at your fitness, your energy, your confidence, your health, your discipline is not getting stronger. Your capacity is not getting bigger. I'm sure a lot of you have heard about that part in your brain that the more you do things that you don't want to do, the bigger that muscle in your brain gets. And when you don't do those things, that muscle starts to shrink. So yes, it's difficult to prioritize fitness with everything life throws at you. But if you can get yourself to do those things, improve your fitness, that capacity increases, that capacity to care more about your loved ones, your relationships with your girlfriend, fiance, brother, sister, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, friends, I forgot about friends. Your capacity to care for those people increases because you were selfish with focusing on your fitness. Believe it or not, you now have more energy, more discipline to make sure that you're taking the time to care and hang out with those people and strengthen those relationships and build those bonds. That discipline and resilience, it carries over to your career. Showing up on time, showing up on days when you're feeling a little under the weather, showing up when you're tired, getting the project done when there's way more priorities because you've learned how to prioritize, you've learned how to plan your time out, because working out does not just fall into the calendar. Working out happens when you plan and map out your week. Sometimes it has to move around, but you've built and strengthened that muscle because you focused on your fitness, and now you can carry it to your work, which then helps propel your career. And so when you bundle all those things up, friends, fitness, health, career, travel even it relates to, that is what life is made of. It is made of a combination of all of these. And by focusing on this one little piece of your life and making it a priority in your week, in your month, and your days, fitness, you therefore are giving more meaning. You're therefore able to give more meaning to your life. So the real reason fitness is important isn't because it's life. It's because it makes the rest of life better. Because fitness lets you show up better at work, be a better partner, be more present, have more adventures, and take on more challenges in a way that you wouldn't be able to if you didn't strengthen those inner muscles that only fitness can build. So to end it all, fitness is not going to make you happy, but it can make you more capable of building a life that does. So it's your job to show up for your family, your friends, your career, and your health and fitness. That's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching another one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.